What's up, guys? I hope everybody's having a good day. Sorry about not being able to send you guys a actual analysis earlier. Load shedding problems. It is what it is. That's why I find that it's so important for you guys to get into this kind of, how can I say it, lifestyle. You learn to trade and you start to make some extra cash. Okay, guys, please remember you're here to make extra money, not life-changing money in the beginning. Once you really get the knack of it, then you can go for funded accounts, okay? So let me get into this and show you guys what I saw today. Okay, guys, so when you're trading, I want you all to please just remember this one rule. You always want to look for structure in the market. And all that means, guys, if I just quickly show you why I took the trade that I took, look at this, guys. So if I go to the daily charts, guys, if you need this, it's called Trading View. It's free. You can do anything you want with it. It's amazing. Okay, so guys, as you can see now, this is why I took my trade. Easy as pie. You're just looking for areas that are high. Okay, boom, there's one. And you just see where the candle closes, that's where you really want to put your line. Okay, there's one there. And then also if you get a rejection, guys, like this, you see that's called a rejection from that area. And then also if you see over here, we've had a rejection from this area. Okay, this is on the daily. Can you see that we have one going up, one going down? That classifies as a very good structure. Now, if I just go to the left-hand side again and I push this over here, guys, look at this. So we had rejection over here going down. Boom. Okay, now look for another one there. Ooh, another one. Boom. And then if I just go and look over here, we had an entire line over there. Okay, you guys can see this area got knocked off a lot. Now, what happened is, all that happens is when a trade basically, let me just draw for you guys. When a trade's doing this, guys, this is called a trending market, okay? When it breaks a new high here, normally what happens is it comes down and literally hits that area and then carries on. It's exactly what's happened over here. The market moved all the way up, broke that high, literally moved back down and shot off. Okay, so let me quickly just go back so to show you a little bit easier. Cool. Once I saw that, guys, all I started doing was literally looking for these areas. And the nice thing is, if you look at the numbers, guys, you want to look for round numbers. So when I saw that this market was moving, let's put it there to about, let's put it at 600. Let's see if it touched it. See, look at this. I want to show you guys, look how nice and easy this is. It literally just touches underneath and then shot off. Okay, so now most of you will be like, okay, now how the hell did I get that entry? Okay, now that you've done your high and your low and you've seen market break through a structure, you're now going to go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, now guys, all you had to do is find the lowest point you could use here, but because this was the impulsive leg, so you get impulsive legs, okay, which just means you sometimes have a market that does, the wrong one, sometimes have a market that does this, okay, and then it's all of a sudden, boom. So that leg there, guys, is the one you want to use the Fibonacci on. This is called the Fibonacci. Okay, so you will need to obviously ask me how I set this up. I'll do it for you if you would like. We are going to have a Zoom meeting one day, guys, down the line when I have extra time. Just have a lot of things to do. And yeah, it takes a bit of time for me to speak to everybody, obviously. So what I want you guys to understand is that's the impulsive leg. So as we can see here, that's technically where it impulsed, okay? All I did was I took the impulsive leg, boom, straight up to the top, and then I look for the area that I wanted to trade, which was anywhere here, okay? And as soon as it had a rejection from a 00 number, a 00, okay? 00, triple zeros are always a great area where the banks, guys, or the banks like to put their money. They don't trade, they just literally leave their money in there and they don't care what happens because they have money coming in all the time from us. So they just let it happen. So that's all I did, guys. Once I found that there was the impulsive leg, I put my Fibonacci from the lower low, okay, to the highest high, and then there we go, I gave my entry. Then you got to go down into the 1 hour. Okay, once you're here, now you just look at this, guys. See, there's push down, there's push down. This entire area is very strong, okay? Now, all we got to do is literally go to the left and be like, okay, this entire area was pushed down, but now it broke through. Now it's going to become something called support. Okay, now it's called support. And then this should be at the top here. At the top there, your resistance. There we go. Okay, so when price gets to here, the possibility of it moving down is also there. But guys, remember, you also got to take this with a grain of salt, because you've got to realize that there's other things that come into play. And I can't explain everything in one go here, because then the video will be too long. But the main thing I want you guys to understand is when you break through a structure like that, it becomes support, okay? And then when an area gets pushed down, it becomes resistance. So what we are looking for now is we want this to see what happens over here, resistance, okay? So we want to see what price does here. It'll push through and then hopefully move down. And then also, guys, can you see there's a 600 possibly coming up there? So that's another good entry for you guys to look at, okay? But also, you got to wait for the impulsive movements before you do anything. Okay, guys, just to let you guys know, that is how I traded this mark. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is you need to look for things called an M pattern. Okay, and you can see one right here, guys. It's a very, very obvious one. So we had the movement up, a movement down, a movement up, a movement down, and there's your M. So these can happen in many different ways. You can have a movement like this, and then it can move up, or you can have a movement. My favorite one is these ones. That's my favorite one. And then you literally have your entry over here, and then you can even get ones that literally do this, which are like weird and elongated. So that's also another one. Okay, guys, so those are the things you want to look for in the market if you want to enter it. Now, for me, the place that I want to trade just now, okay, will only be when the market comes back to here. Why? Like I said earlier, we have a bounce up and we had a rejection here. So now that becomes a new support. Okay, so that's the new support. And look what I've said here. If I move my can, there we go, at structure. I don't say buy, I said at structure. So I still need to look at the market. And also, I still need to do this. I need to go from the low to the high, hopefully it goes higher. And I'm allowed to enter anywhere on that line or that line. So that entire area is a buy zone. But you can see you can't keep like buying inside it. You got to look for another one of those patterns. Another one of these patterns. Okay, let me take all that away. And yeah, guys, that's literally basically it. Okay. Now, if you want to look for a better entry, okay, the easiest thing you need to do is look for the trend. Okay, now how do you draw your trend line? You just need to have two touches, guys. Look, you can have multiple different ones. You can have those two touched there. Okay. So you could have that, and it could come down and touch there. That's perfectly fine. What I actually wanted to do was I drew it from here, because it looks a little bit better. It looks like that's the trend. The more touches, the better. And that looks very nice. You want to keep the charts as clean as possible, okay, guys? Makes it a lot more easier to actually look at the chart. But that is it, guys. All you need to know is literally those few things to trade. And you can also see something here, guys. You call it a counter trend line break, okay? What happened over here is this trend line literally was going. You have 1, 2, 3 trades. That was beautifully, see, there was structure going up, there it goes down. Now we had an entry straight through breaks here. Now look, when it broke through here, it obviously probably tested here. Now what I'm going to do is put a line there, and then let's go and check it out. Let's go into the 15, and let's see, did it bounce on it? Look at this, guys. Can you see how simple this actually gets? Okay, and look, I've got a funny feeling there was a double zero involved as well. 400. Let's see if it touched it. It touched it. Look how easy that is. Go down in the low one. Do we find an M? Is there an M? Is there an M? Let's go and see. Okay, guys, so this is a different pattern, but very similar. You see, you do have an M here, but it's a weird one. Okay, so that can classify as an M, or you could just call this a flag. So impulses, and then it's flagging. Okay, and then that's how you know it's a flag. Okay, because technically you can draw that in. Okay, that's all, guys. That's all you really need to look at. Okay, we've got structure, we've got impulses, we've got retracements, and you've got buying. That's all you guys need to ever worry about. Okay, hope that was helpful, and I'll take you guys tomorrow for some more information. I will send through some trade opportunities a little bit later, maybe in the morning. But other than that, guys, that's all I've got for you guys, just to show you why I entered into the market down here. And that was just, it's probably one of my best trades I've had in a while, guys. That was to the tit, I could say. Thanks, guys.